good trick to know, based on what I read and learned on the internet, is to pre-drill the holes with an old drill bit for your ice anchors. That way the ice is a little less likely to split apart. So I'm going to start with that and see what happens. All right, let's get the first ice. That'd annoy me.
Oh yeah. We don't have high velocity winds. Ooh, that could have been bad.
What's that? Oh, the strap? Well, if that's any indication, it's a lot better using pre-drilling the hole. Spiderwebbed a little bit, but she's reasonably solid, so that's good news. That's a new trick in everybody's tackle box. An old drill bit. This one's a little newer than old, but what are you gonna do?
Pro tip, if you put the line and the anchor in the same direction, it won't pull off.
We should call that amateur tip, because we are not fucking pros.
Granted.
I mean, we're pros at looking sweet on the ice, but that's about it. Sitting in about 14 inches, 13 and a half inches of ice. Just good and solid. It's going to be warm today, so we're expecting some surface water on top. It's going to be a bit slick, and I bet you the shore will be sloppy later when we're in about 6 degrees above, but all in all, good safe ice. No issues with the pressure cracks on the way out, which is good. And here we go. So it's 10:23. We've been fishing for about an hour. Bit of a longer walk than our usual trek. I'm using a Meigs tip with a minnow. Peter, what are you using?
I'm not sure what this one's called. It's that double-ended hooked one.
Well said. It's a Rapala.
It is this one.
It's a clown colored Rapala jigging wrap. Peter doesn't put meat on his for the most part. Not a big minnow guy. I happen to think that they work a little bit better, but we'll see what happens. Well, it's a little bit after 1. Haven't marked any fish, so I'm just prospecting around where we're dug in right now. Nothing really coming up on the sonar. Give this a chance to freeze back over. So I'll go back to the hut, have a sandwich, and plot our next maneuver. So as you can see, I'm using a Vibrato. It's Fire Tiger, not my favorite, but not what I would want to buy anyways, but the store only had the one, and I figured can't have too much tackle. And Peter's using a jigging wrap of some sort, or lipless crank, sorry. And yeah, well, we're calling it a day. 4 o'clock. Everybody's got a big day tomorrow, so coming back in. The ice is slick on top, a little slushy for the first inch. About 4 or 5 degrees today, so you gotta be careful. Skunked on Simcoe, but a lot of stuff learned today. Setting up the GPS properly, setting up the fish finder properly, and how you can use it to run and gun if you're so inclined. We kind of took the lazy way and didn't move today, but not too shabby.